Okay, this is going to be a large swan, as evidenced by the large number of balloons I have here. This is really nice for deliveries, weddings, centerpieces, table decorations. I made several of these for our daughter's wedding reception. They were a huge hit because they're not only very beautiful, they're very elegant. I've got just a scrap of a goldenrod 260 reverse inflated, so there's nothing on the end, about 2.5 to 3 inches, and I went ahead and cut the excess off. A pair of 5-inch rounds inflated to about maybe 3/4 of an inch. And what I'm going to do with these, I'll go ahead and do it now while I have them in my hand, is just, if I can do this, tie these together. But when you tie them together, and you want to leave some excess in between them so they're not flush up against each other that way. Trim that excess off. We'll set them aside. I've got a black 260. I've only inflated about 6 or 7 inches. We won't even need all of that. And I've got 2 white 260s inflated almost to the end, another white 260 with about 4 or 5 inches left, and then 2 360s, one inflated with about 4 inches on the end, the other with about 2.5 inches on the end. We're going to go ahead and start with the shorter of the 2 360s, one with about 4 inches on the end. And we're going to take, and on the end of it, I'm going to take my black 260 and tie the 2 nozzles together, just like that. I'm going to make with the black 260 2 pinch twists. So, and these would be a little larger, so close to 3/4 of an inch for the bubble. And then another one the same size. And they just go right there together on the end of that 360. We're going to pop this excess off. And because there's not much to tuck it into, I'm going to go ahead and tie it. And then we're going to take our 360 and make about a 2.5 to 3 inch bubble, just like that. And we're going to make a pair of pinch twists, so make about a 1/2 to 3/4 inch bubble. Make that a pinch twist. Make another one the same size. Make that a pinch twist as well. So we've got 2 pinch twists there. Now we're going to make the head of our swan. We'll just make a large bird body, and by having these on here first, we don't have to do a roll curve. Just make a bubble the same size as this one, and then go up and just twist it around those 2 black pinch twists you have there on the end, and then come back with another bubble the same size to twist into these 2 pinch twists of the 360 we have there. Just like that. Now we're going to take our goldenrod and just twist it into these black pinch twists we have here. Make sure it's nice and secured in there. That's going to be the beak of our swan, and you can already see it starting to take shape. And then our 2 5-inch rounds, you're going to take and push one through, and then tuck the other one. And that excess, you can reach up and grab it and use it to kind of pull them down in there. So you get them both sort of nestled down in there. Sometimes they're kind of tight with you a little bit, but you want them where they're tucked down in pretty good, just barely showing about like that on either side of our swan's head. Now we're going to give it a bit of an S shape. And we'll come back to that in a moment. Now we're going to get our other 360. This is going to be the body. So we're going to start on the end of it with a pinch twist. Make sure it's soft, especially when working with these larger balloons. Make about a 3/4 to 1 inch bubble with a pinch twist there. Now I want to figure out about where a third of this bubble, or the length of this balloon is. Twist off, that's about 10 inches there. Make another pinch twist on the back, on the other end I should say. Then you're going to come up alongside it, twist it into that front pinch twist, and then with what's left is going to come back to the back pinch twist. So you've basically got a bird body with a pinch twist on either end of it. And of course this will be our bird's body. Now we're going to come back and we're going to take, let's curl this a little better. our neck and twist it into one of the pinch twists. It doesn't matter which end. And that will attach to the body like that. And as you can see, there we go. It's beginning to take shape a little bit. Let's park him back there for a moment. Now we're going to take our two 260s that are inflated nearly to the end. What we want to do is take and tie one of them into a loop, just like that. Take the other and poke through it, and then tie it into a loop as well, so you've got the two rings interlocked. And that way, you can bring your 2 points that are tied together like that, and twist them, and now you have a very large figure eight. This will be our wings. Now, at the base of our neck here, you're going to want to twist these two into it. Just go completely around with one of them so that they end up on opposite sides. And now what you want to do before we go any further with this is come back about a third of the way around and twist a little bubble off of that, just like that. And then you tuck that wing up inside there. And then do the same on the other side. Again, twist a little bubble off and then tuck that up inside there as well. And this creates its wings. Oops, we lost that. Gotta make sure you twist that several times so it'll stay. That not only give it the wings that make it prettier, but these wings also act as a support so it can stand up. If you kind of hold him down, it'll hold him up that way. And he's leaning forward, but once I add his tail, he's going to finish up better. Now your tail, you can use as much as you want. I'm going to go ahead and take all of this that I have inflated, tie it into a smaller loop here. I'm going to cut the excess off. Now we're going to take kind of midway point and pull it down and just make a little heart. Adds an extra little romantic touch when you make his tail a heart like this. I'll pull it down in there and squeeze it from the sides and then squeeze those gently. So you get a nice little heart effect. And then twist that on that back pinch twist of the bird to give him his tail. And there's our swan. I hope you can see all of that. He's a bit large and kind of hard to fit on the camera.